Hey y'all. Just getting some pre-work coloring in. I went through and colored all the sticks on these two spreads. Um, Ignore the background. I was gonna go through. Oh, I need to do it on this one too because there's a stick here. It might be a little loud in the background because there are people here. And he seems to be loud by nature. But just a quick stream before work. I am gonna end up closing this door. Hold on 1 second. I probably should have did that before I started, but um, give me 1 second. Hang on, guys. Let me close the door so you can hear me. Okay. I have to also trap Yuki in because he is barking at the company, and I mean it's not my company, but he's barking at the guy, and so get over here and sit down. I have to make sure I keep him in control. Hi, Amy. So, yeah, it might be a little loud. I'm sorry, but I'm here just a little bit before work. Chat is on my bed, so I don't really have access to that either. So I can see it on my phone, so that's kind of what we're going with. All right, so first stick, I think I chose, I don't know why I just ran my hand through that. I think I chose the correct color. So, hold on. He just escaped from the escapage I had set up. Get your butt back over here because you don't know how to leave the company alone. So you stay here in the shadows. No escaping. Yeah, so just doing some stuff before work. All right, so I'm using this color from the jewel set, and then because I couldn't remember what color I was using, and I was like, well, let me just kind of match it, like put it side by side, and I was able to you don't mind? Okay, good. Yeah, because I was like, I want to stream, but the guy's still here and he's talking, and they're talking computer stuff, and they haven't shut up yet. And I'm like, all right, if I don't start the stream, I won't be able to stream because it'll be time to go. So I was like, well, I'm gonna just start it. Hope they don't mind the chaos going on in the living room. Um, they're in there talking computer stuff, so I'm like, that's cool, but I don't know what you guys are talking about. And nice to meet you, and bye. Basically, how that went. So, yeah, I'm just coloring in some stuff. I want to get some more color down. I was on Amazon looking for, because I don't know if I want to keep my markers in this case. So I was on Amazon looking for like one of those bamboo things to go on your desk. And I found one. It's supposed to hold, I believe it said 320 markers. And I currently have almost 300. And I'm like, okay, I can get that for the markers that I have, right? And then I'm like, I do plan on getting a few sets for my birthday. So I'm like, when I get those sets, it's not gonna be enough space to put them on the thing. So I was like, okay, maybe I can put my Twilly arts only and the bamboo thing, and then put my budget friendly ones in the case that I have now. I haven't quite figured it out yet. I'm trying to get my art space together and without, it looking wild like it's looking. Because it's looking a little wild, just a little bit. And, not purposely, but it could stand to go for a little bit of renovation. I did move my printer a little bit closer to me, and then I also was able to make a bunch of space right underneath my desk. So I do have a little bit more space to put some things down there if I want to. But I'm trying to get rid of things, so I'm not trying to have a bunch of, stuff just there just because I have the space for it. So, just trying to move some stuff around. The only coloring books that I have out right now are my Mythographic and my Kirby. I've literally put everything else away because that's what I'm going to be working on as far as coloring. But I mainly, that's like my main focus. I also pulled out Serene because I want to work a little bit in that. But I've been focusing on my art mainly lately, so that's another reason why I was like, okay, I'm not gonna have a million coloring books out and I'm not even using them. So I put those away. So that cleared up some space. A couple notches in the desk that I could put some things in. So the bamboo thing, I'm thinking about getting that. It was like 70 something when I seen it, and I I can just get one for now, I guess. And I'm like, well, maybe I should get that for myself for my birthday versus two Thule art sets. Um, I don't know, but I do know that I want something else besides this case because I'm already tired of flipping through it, and it's a little inconvenient. So we're gonna figure it out. But I was looking at that and I was like, that would be cool. And they would be like right in front of me. I don't know how tall it is. So I don't know if I kind of don't want it blocking the TV, which is in front of me also, because then I won't be able to see the TV. So I could have it, depending on how wide it is, I can move my Ohuhu markers in front of me, but I think I would want the thing in front of me. So I might move it to the right a little bit or something. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. But I was looking at it. I was like, yeah, that would be nice. I wouldn't have to worry about flipping through this case because that's kind of one of the issues I'm having. It's kind of annoying having to flip through this case. You haven't erased so much in forever. Yeah. You know what? Oh, but you draw. You don't. I don't know if you use lead pencil or not, but I think they have uh like the different pencil leads, the sizes. So I have I mean, not the sizes. I mean, the sizes matter obviously, but I use 0.5, but the type of lead, because there's like different hardnesses, I guess. I use, I believe it's, don't quote me, but it might be 4H. Yeah, 4H. There it is. And I use a harder pencil. because, and I also used the the smudge proof lead. You can't tell that that's what it says because it's not in English, but I use the smudge proof. And if you use a harder pencil, your lines are not so dark unless you like even if you really try. Like I think this is probably the darkest it will go. But they're really light, and it's a lot easier to erase, and it's a lot I don't like dark lines because it's hard to see what I'm doing because all the lines start kind of mashing together and stuff, and I'm like not quite what I'm going for. So it took me a while to figure out, and they have, I think it goes like, I believe like 7 or 8B all the way up to whatever the highest one is and the hardest lead. B, I think, is the soft. That's like the really dark. So give different pencil leads a try, because it took me a while too. I had bought a set where it came with like a bunch of different ones to see like which ones I liked. And I always lean toward the harder leads. Hold on. What's happening today? Let me get some water. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but all right. So yeah, so I got a set, and it came with like a bunch of different hard types and a bunch of different soft type leads. I think it was Derwent or Faber-Castell, one of them. But you can go, I know Walmart and Five Below might have a set where it's like different hardnesses. I tend to go for the harder pencil. I also tend to go with lead pencil because it's a little easier to deal with, less messy, doesn't get all over my fingers. And the smudge proof lead is a plus because I can do this and it doesn't smudge, but it also doesn't get over my hands, which is nice. um, Still not sure what color I want to do these dust bunny things. But and then I always talk about my favorite erasers, which is the Mono, because they erase everything. I don't know what type of eraser you got, but I know you said you like drawing, so we might as well give you all the details on the good stuff. Where's my Mono eraser? This is my hard one, but this is the brand, but this isn't the eraser I was talking about. I mean, this is a good one too. It might be in my backpack because I have more than one of them. I have a bunch of them. But yeah, it must be in my backpack. That's what I'm assuming. Pentel also is a good one, but I prefer the Mono. Don't ask me where it is though. Let me see. You get over there and sit down. I mean, you doing nothing else, sir. Let me see. Here. So it's gonna look like this. So that's a really good eraser. They have a black one and they also have a white one. Either one of these is good. Pentel also has one which I use, but honestly, the mono is the better one. Um, this is the newer Pentel plastic eraser. I haven't tried this one yet, so I can't give you any details on that. But I did buy it because it was there, and I was like, "Ooh, I don't have this one," so I bought it. And then this one's a little bit of a harder eraser. Supposedly, this one's supposed to be good for like tougher stuff, but I don't use anything tough, so you know. Um, but yeah, and then I also have my favorite like clicky eraser was this cheap one I got from Daiso like years and years and years, and I broke it. So like this part right here, it doesn't stay screwed down. So sometimes when I use it, it comes unscrewed and I'm not able to use it properly. Sometimes I still try and use it, but you know, it doesn't work anymore. I need to just trash it out of sight, out of mind it, but I can't let myself get rid of it. I might super glue that thing in there, honestly. That's my next idea. Like, oh, let me just super glue it. Hey, Taylor. Sorry, Taylor. I have low visibility of the chat because my tablet's on my bed, so I might be late to saying hello on some parts. So I just need to outline this one. This one, I think this was the color of the jacket I was using. So I'm gonna put it on. I'm trying to like do both sides kind of. But yeah, so not much going on here. I'm getting ready to go to work and thought I would just hop on for a bit. Yeah, so what's everybody up to today? Taylor always go and do her lives when I'm napping, and I always like when I wake up from my nap and I have like a few minutes before I start getting ready for work. I usually go on YouTube and be like, okay, like let me see what I can watch for a little while. And I always see that I miss Taylor by like 20 minutes or something. And I'm like, why she always do her live streams while I'm taking a good old nap? So I was watching her replay. So yeah, I need to outline some of that before I start putting more color in there. I said Taylor be doing that on purpose. She know I be trying to catch her lives. She be like, I'm gonna catch Bubbles in her nap and I'm gonna go live. But so I was over on Mary's last night, and I was gonna go live yesterday, but I just did not feel like it. Um, so I was like, well, I'll just go and hang out with Mary. So I was over there, and I finished two things over at Mary's. Actually, I finished my third print that I'm gonna add to the shop, depending on how these Walgreen prints turn out. Now, if these Walgreen prints turn out crappy, I'm gonna have to find somewhere else where I can get my prints printed. Um, hang on one second. Okay, I had to clean my nose a little bit. I hope because he's getting sick, and I hope I'm not getting sick because he's getting sick because I just got better. Um, what was I getting ready to say? Oh, so I finished two things. I finished my third print, which was this one. Excuse me. I finished this one. This one was done with paint marker, and we decided that this one's my favorite. And then I finished the trading card that goes with it, which is right there. So I did those two things over at Mary's, and I'll be taking my sketchbook to work with me today to work on some sketches because I haven't worked on. I want to finish this one, and then because these two can be colored, I'm just gonna color those. I might not do the whole background. We'll see. But I do want to color this one for inside my sketchbook, and then I want to start coloring these. But I want to finish this sketch, see if I can add some background elements, and then start a new one. So that is I'm not sure why all of a sudden. And it's almost like I woke up like this. It feels like my allergies, but I'm not sure. So we're gonna see. Yeah, I can't wait to see how they turn out too. I hope they turn out okay because it was like I had to take a picture of it and I had to try to like, I don't know. We're praying, Amy, because I can only imagine what they're gonna look like if they don't turn out the way they're supposed to. And Walgreens, they don't do any like, they don't fix anything for you or anything like that. They just print whatever you send them. So I'm hoping, you know, if they don't look that great, I might sell them anyway, but like at a cheaper price, and I'll just call them like oopsie prints or something. Um, just for people who want to buy them but don't want to pay the actual print price for prints. Because I know it's going to be that person that's going to be like, you're selling your prints for how much? You can't make them cheaper? Yep, you can buy an oopsie print. Okay. So got those. And got the color of his jacket. I think these 2 pages are the only 2 pages he's wearing it. Yeah. Because I don't think he's wearing it here. No. So that's done. I think I got all the pages with his staff except for this page. Because I want to retouch up on them a little bit before I color it. So I'm gonna work on that a little bit today. But I did do I need to finish the staff on these pages. Just while I have the colors out, you know? Okay. And then this one on this side. Okay. So we're gonna let it dry a little bit. Taylor, did you see my comment on your replay? I mean on your live? I have to finish watching your live, but I had said that you was asking about the color, what color you should do the water, and I was like thinking to myself, I said, Taylor crazy. I said she can do light pink. If you don't want to do it red and you want to keep it happy tones, you can do it light pink. I said she gonna figure it out. Like if you, especially if you don't want to like keep it blue. I mean, you know, like traditional blue. You can do light pink. Yeah, exactly. Pink for Taylor. Woo, I almost knocked over this water and the cap is not on it. Let me finish this water. Yeah, you could like change it up. It doesn't have to be normal blue water. You could do light pink. I like how it's turning out so far though. I was like, Taylor getting that page together. That's good. When is it due? I had chosen a color. I remember using a light blue for the button on his thing. I don't remember which blue. I might use this one. This is number 9. I have to keep giving Yuki the side eye because he's trying to break out from this little mini prison I got him in because he's trying to go and antagonize the company like he's never seen another human before. So I have to keep giving him the side eye a little bit. Just a little bit. So we're gonna wait for that to dry and then I'm gonna add it here and here. And this one's, I did it lighter here, but I do like the dark blue, I think, a little bit better. So I might come and change it here. But I have to let it dry so it doesn't, because I remember one of these pages I was coloring on and I guess I didn't let it fully dry. They do dry pretty fast. But I didn't let it fully dry, and the dang on thing transferred over to the other side of the page. And I was like, you was dry when I looked at you. Now all of a sudden. So I was like, okay, I know to wait just a tad bit longer, or I will take this and I will put it in between like that. And then that way, if it wants to transfer, it can transfer onto that paper. So yeah, that's my plan for that bamboo thing. I want to have it like right here in front of me since that's what I'm using the most. I just hope that it's more short and wide and not tall and thin, because then it'll be blocking the TV and I'll have to find somewhere else to put it. And I can put it to the side of me, but I don't know if that's what I want to do because um, I'll be doing a lot of turning. So I don't know. We'll see. Trying to get my space together. That's another reason why I haven't done a space tour, because I keep changing it and I keep moving stuff around, and so you guys will get a space tour at some point. I promise. I just gotta finish getting it together because it's not much of a space at the moment, but we get there. So by the way, happy Mother's Day to you guys. Even though it's not Mother's Day yet, I don't know if I'm gonna be on Sunday. I might be, but I know the mothers will be doing the Mother's Day thing, so um, they may or may not even be on YouTube. But I might do some uploads. That way, if you guys are around, you can watch the uploads. I need to do the next part of the color along, and um, something else I needed to do. But yeah. I also need to write down, since I'm using like the same colors around for his staff, I need to um, write it down. Just so I can write it down. I mean, just so I can have it and I can refer to it. I need to make like a reference chart for like their colors and stuff. But I'm not gonna make it for all of them because all of them aren't set. I still don't know which yellow I want to use for Bo. And then um, I don't know which yellow I want to use. She keeps, I have her in like 3 different yellows, and I'm like, okay, we gotta find a good yellow for poor Bo because she keeps changing, and I'm not really sure. I'll just stick that there for now. I'm not really sure which yellow I'm gonna go with. I do like this one though, but I don't remember what yellow it is. Like I've changed her yellow a couple times. Like this one I think is too pale. So I think that was from the pastel set. I was like, that's too pale. Um, Here I think it's too pale. I think I like this one because it pops a little bit more. And I'm not sure which yellow that is. I think it's from the yellow set. It might be Lemon Drop. Yeah, I think it's Lemon Drop. Okay, so future references right now, boat is lemon drop. I can come to this video and remember that. Okay. Next, because this one is complete. This one I need to do like the little notes and stuff on the board. But I need like a dingy like paper color. And then this one I need to figure out what color I want to do the little dust things. Um, I haven't quite figured out what color I want Bo's book either. I was thinking like one of those antique red colors. Um, but I'm not sure. And I was looking at the colors I have. I like this straw color, but I don't think I want it a yellow tone. Miso has enough green for everybody, so I don't really want it to be green. So I was like, well, maybe like an antique red color, and I don't have anything like that in my Twilly arts. I have something close to it, but not quite. So I might leave it blank for now, though I would like to finish it. Um, I might leave it blank. And then for her shirt, I'm also not sure on that either. Um, I was like, I could leave it white, but that looks kind of plain because it would be like her undershirt that she just kind of has on. And I'm like, I could leave it white, but that's so like, I mean, her dad is a blacksmith, so she has like a lot of his old clothes. So, um, from when he was smaller, so it makes sense for it to be white. I can also do gray. Um, because when I think blacksmith, I think like old, uh, what you call it? Oh, it's due at the end of the month. Okay. You're listening with multi. Yeah, yeah, no, that's fine. I'm not gonna be on long. I'm just something for y'all to listen to until it's time for me to go to work. Got a few minutes. When I think blacksmith, I think like browns and grays. This smoky quartz is a cool color. I don't know if I wanted that to be her shirt though. This will be cute for like a pair of her shorts. Like when she has on this shirt, maybe she could wear the smoky quartz. But I might leave her shirt white. But also the background. They're outside and I'm like, I can section this off and put some sand and then come in with that blue. Um is what I'm thinking. Uh but I kind of want most of it, I think, to be blue. And I think I want these little dust things to be pretty light. I was looking at the desert sand color because I'm like, it would make sense for them to blend in with the sand. And then there's also, um, I could do like this warm taupe color. And I also have this tortilla color, which is a little bit lighter than the desert sand. But I think that's a little bit too close to Miso's shirt. So I might stick with the desert sand color for it. And then I could also just not, I could use like a different color, I mean different marker, because the Nicety markers has like this nice yellowish color. I can probably go with something like that. Yeah, so I'm not sure. Trying to figure it out. So, I'm looking at this desert sand color though. Really, I am. So, I think that's good for that page. This one just needs to be lined. Oh, I need to do his nose. There we go. I haven't done, like, I want to do the ones where they're on the farm. I still haven't finished this, but I'm bouncing around. This one is finished though, so that's good. But I'm bouncing around a bit. Not sold on the background yet. Or his boots. You know, that smoky quartz color would be nice for his boots. I don't know. And I still have half a mind to take Bo out because I just kind of stuck her in there. I might erase her because she looks like I just stuck her in there. So I might erase her. She might not stay here. Because it just looks weird, like the way I placed her in there. So, you know, I have to figure it out. And then now that these guys are done, I can just, what do you call it? I can color them now. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to be working on today. Just some sketches. I need to work on the trading cards for the desert area here. That's what I need to do today while I'm at work. So I might work on that. Okay, so it dried pretty good. There is no blue transfer on this, so I can move this now. So I might work on that today. I might just do maybe like I might do Miso in this outfit for the trading card, like when they first got there. And then Bo, or I can do one trading card with Miso. Always, it's always gonna be one with Miso because he's the main character. But then I could do one, maybe of this guy, or maybe all three of them. And just one with all three of them, just kind of, cause you know he's kind of part of the desert area story, so we can add him on the trading card. Uh, yeah. So I got some ideas, but I might end up doing more than one. So I'll do one with all three, one with Miso, and figure out what the other one is. But I'm gonna work on that, and then I also am thinking of working on the cover of my coloring book. And the cover, I think, of the coloring book is gonna be the same as the actual story. Um, so I'm gonna work on that, the cover, and then I'm gonna work on also what I'm putting in the coloring book, and I think I want to put it in order. So I'm gonna be redrawing a lot of like some things. So I'm gonna have some pages of the birthday party, some pages of the lighthouse, some pages of, you know, kind of. I'm thinking of doing it in chronological order. I don't know, but we'll see. I have to like go through here and see what I want to add and what new pages I want to do. But that's what I'm gonna be doing. Let me head off and go get ready for work. I mean, I'm already ready, but finish getting ready for work. And I will catch you guys maybe Sunday if we'll see how it goes. Maybe Sunday. But if not, then I'll have some uploads and I'll catch you guys on Wednesday or in somebody else's live. Hopefully we get some lives going today because it's Friday and it's probably going to be slow at work. So I'm going to need some company. But everyone, have a good day. Have a good weekend. If I don't talk to you guys, happy Mother's Day, and I'll see you next week. View, hi View, bye View. I'm heading off to work, so I'm getting off of here now. But I'll be in someone's chat if someone goes live, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.